This again is a recently promoted Challenger Series team, Imperial Esports.
Look, everything points in that direction.
Feed. If so, at least gated for now, because they'll have to worry about one, getting that wall open, or otherwise applying pressure in through IT itself. Souls ready and waiting for Makina for his step out, and sure enough gets away with it into a triple for Cyber. Elsewhere, a nade secures a kill onto Sexy Cake, and Yex no doubt is wondering, where the hell did my team go? I've just killed Handy and everybody else is dead. Diffuser goes down. Now challenge up front here, off towards the side of Aqua. This is going nowhere. Cyber makes it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. We're going to have Handy, as I suggested, going in quickly, using that Soliton radar to try and pick up the positions of these players. It's as easy as that. Oh dear. Not only is it smoke, it is 1 versus 5. It is probably, almost certainly, 2-0.
And just to stress, Cyber's got 2 more kills in this round. Now, that one was a good example of team play, because 4 kills have come through that fast. That's because they're all pushing in together at the same time. They're all... Okay, he's not there. He's actually playing up on top floor, which is exactly where he's sat, and of course can use that pulse scanner to feed information back and forth everywhere. Soul's got this kill last time around, so Makina's got away with one here.
We obviously always think about smokers being that area denial, that plant denial, but sometimes it can just be about slowing down the round. Cyber does pick up Sexy Cake. 4 versus 4 time running out for FaZe, though they haven't been able to get as aggressive as they might like throughout this map, and now that they have to rush, Imperial take full advantage.
By the tin opener, of course, being able to protect site. They could see Aquador, repeatedly across NAL, across EML, and no doubt as we'll see it today, the done thing is you just take the damage. That's a great C4, and sure enough, Makina's going to get rid of Cyber. That is fantastic.
I feel in returning there later in the round.
This is the thing, right? They haven't even cleared out top floor fully yet. They're still going to worry about that. And Florio's got 2 kills for himself, I believe, down inside of site. That's the sort of stuff that large off the back of Makina as well. Soul's going to try and do what he can, often described as the clutch king of Rainbow Six Siege. We'll find at least 1, but there's still 3 more to work through.
Fuser's down on the ground as well. They've got it there ready for collection, but is still more work that needs to be done, and Souls needs to be careful given that he's now low health. Deimos track is going to go out, picks up the pulse. That's going to allow the challenge to come in here through the soft wall. Can they find the man? They're going up against the shotgun, but it doesn't matter. Out of dodge, get yourself back to safety, whereas Buck needs to be right in there actively on top of that stuff, using his gadget at that time. First nade comes in, followed by a second, just forcing them deeper down, but having absolutely none of it.
Holds his position for now. FaZe, I think, are aware that he's there. You've seen the yellow pings to suggest as much. They've got to be cautious of it. But of course, no one nearby to stop them, Tim, outside of maybe a C4 from Mitrix coming their way, or smokes being dropped in by Florio. They can maybe make this happen. They can try and swing. It's a nice 2 versus 1, but no! Souls just guns down both who come in for the challenge. You come for the king, you best not miss. It's a 1v3 for Sexy Cake, yet to find a kill in the game. He's going to challenge it towards storage. Right idea, gets rid of Cyber. But now the plant's down. It's a bit too much to recover, I'm afraid.
It's going to be holding on to this in the 2v1 phase. Sexy Cake, you've no choice. You're going to have to drop back. Verticality is going to give you nothing here. You've got to take the...
Cyber, that's the big one, because as I said, Cyber has been a bit of an X-factor in this half, but Makina has at least kept them controlled somewhat. Mitrix going to fall inside the storage. That's a pain because they lose the C4 that was available towards him. Handy into another, and it does feel like FaZe have now got the surround that needs...
Storage here. If you look, there's no way that they can challenge from above in IT because they've got the breach held here of FaZe. So a real opportunity. Sexy Cake, however, does manage to find Handy, will be taken down in a trade as KDS backs his teammates up 3 versus 2, and FaZe starting to get aggressive now, starting to circle. They know that blood is in the water, taking a bite out of Makina. Vitter King finds 1. KDS second in the round. FaZe take it and go 4-2 on the half.
Kind of thinking of what sort of operators will get off of the bans as a reaction.
Great Shields player, so they just don't want to have to deal with this. What I'm afraid...
Well, they'll just keep on wasting time here, Tim. We've still got another smoke we can deploy out yet, and we've got a couple of shotguns ready at close range. I say it, Cybers finally gets dealt with, cast a curse for you. So it's doable, but we're in that era now, or that point of the round where you can no longer afford to make mistakes. You need to be right every single time. That was a nice attempt for Sexy Cake, but get shut down. 2 kills for Vitter King. Make it a 3rd as the smoke collects 1 more, as that forced mistake comes out that I was on about. Mitrix can't recover this with 10 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a FaZe 5-2 here.
Yeah, very, very comfortable for FaZe. Much kind of officials action on, and in go the Candelas, but there's nobody there at the minute. FaZe just keeping themselves at bay. 2 kills come in, and Imperial are in trouble.
Yeah, already again, quite bruising. At least one comes back. Machina really has been doing his best all map long just to give his team some...
As I'm not sure how much they can rescue from this. They've still got a minute on the clock. That is certainly something that's going for them. They've got, I was going to say, a little bit of utility. They've just lost a lot of that. Soft breach charge. All up to Machina. He's had a good game so far, but he's been much more active at the beginning of rounds than he has towards the end of them. I will say that. And the curse will continue.
For more than a few seconds, there'll be a hole open up above your head, and you'll be in deep trouble. He's going to try and make it happen again. In fact, he's relocated away here, and it's not a bad spot, but this is what I was talking about. Look, KDS from above, opens up the floor, gets a kill on towards Florio. They're in a really frustrating position here. As long as Vida King is in position, they're going to struggle to get anything down.
Yeah, they are. It's definitely going to be dealing with the clash. You picked up on it at the beginning of the round, how difficult it would be to deal with. The Blitz is going to go for the plant as they've managed to pick up a kill, but it's not Vida King. Souls manages to find one with the Azami. 4 versus 2 now. Imperial did not get the diffuser down. It is down cold. They are low health. They manage to recollect it, but with 4 seconds left to go, they don't have time to commit to a plant. It's a team kill on top of it. The pressure takes its toll in.
JP, thank you very much for joining us. It's good to see you again, my friend.
Hello,
now, I want to start off with a bit of a, first of all, congratulations on the win today, but also a commiserations on the loss at Salt Lake City. Just for a moment there, what do you think kind of happened at Salt Lake City in those quarterfinals, and what do you think has changed also from then into the start of stage 1?
Yeah, on Salt Lake City, we thought like we were 100% confident and we have like most of the games in our hands. But the game against DZ was one of the odd games for us. Like their pick, Clubhouse, we won. We really thought it would be like the hardest map to play against them. But last 2 maps, Bank and Chalet, we were like, okay, these 2 we cooked, they're done. And they destroyed us basically. And they played a game that we know that they would play, like cheesy, shields, and like tracking. But for some reason, like we start losing rounds and our confidence was mined a little bit each round. And basically was a mind game for us. Like we went in a snowball of a mind game and it basically was impossible to come back. So Salt Lake City was our odd game. We went like in a mental game that it's not like usual to us. Like we won 2 back-to-back SI finals. We shouldn't be the team that lose a game because of the mind. But yeah, it was a mind game. It was unfortunately, but I mean, DZ played like crazy. They won the tournament. They deserve it. So yeah.
JP, do you think that if you had played anyone else than Dark Zero in the semifinal, you would have went to the grand final?
With the same mindset we went against DZ, we probably should lost either. Like, yeah.
All right.
I mean, to be honest, like the thing is, when you guys have been winning for so long, I've never been in that position, sadly, when I was a player. But when you've been winning for that long, you don't learn that much. You don't learn as much when you win as you lose. Do you think it was, in the end, a blessing in disguise that you guys lost that semi-final, just so you could find one weakness that you need to fix for the next big events, EWC? But I'm already thinking of SI in 27, where you could complete something that has never been done once again, win a 3rd one. Do you think that was useful for the team to try and fix this issue for the next big events that are coming?
I mean, honestly, we for sure want to win the major. But yeah, when you lose in a way that you never lose before, it's a lesson always. And we always try to look at each loss we have as a lesson. And what caused that? If it was our reason that something, if it's something our team caused or the other team like play amazingly and we couldn't handle them. So it was basically that, and we took as a lesson for sure. Like what caused that was our mindset that we went to the 2nd and 3rd map, and next time we face like a similar situation, we hope that that happen again.
Well, JP, tomorrow you play against Fluxo W7M, an opponent that we always put in the top 4 of SAL. Anything that you would like us to be prepared for, really also for Fluxo W7M to be prepared for ahead of that game?
I mean, they are a team that their play style usually works against us, and lately the historical of their matches is in their favor. But yeah, we are going to try to do something different, because if their playstyle is working against us, we're going to try to bring something different to play against them.
There you go. JP, thank you very much. I hope to see you very, very soon. Have a good night. Congratulations again.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Realistically, my only pet peeve is that I've not seen something new brought to the table. I've not seen something crazy. And my problem with that is, if you're already the weakest team on paper, like Imperial is, like Outlast is in NAL, for example, and you do not bring something new, something chaotic, something unpredictable, if you try to play